So let's finish up with a bit of Serie B chat. We've spoken about how you'd like to get to the Alberto Pico Spezia doing okay. You've got a fond spot for them?
Yes, I do. Honestly, because of Vincenzo Italiano.
Okay.
He is my favorite coach right now in Italy. I love Italiano. I've loved Italiano since his Spezia days. I love the season when Daniele Verde was playing, and Balanzola, like so many ballers. Like it was so much fun to watch the style of his group. I remember that game against Milan. I think they won that match. That was like a huge
Free kick that
accomplishment
went
for
in.
Italiano.
Yeah, Esposito scored
So
that free
I
kick.
think that, yeah, he's been doing so well when he moved up to Fiorentina. So I've just been following his project. It's another like calcio stream that I follow would be Italiano's coaching journey as well. And now at Bologna, I mean, he's doing even better than Thiago Motta was last season. So while playing in 3 competitions, now they're just left in the Coppa, semifinals of the Coppa Italia, and are sitting in 4th place.
And with a
in
weaker
the
squad
league.
than last season.
Yeah.
Sold their best players.
Yeah.
Made
After
a stack of
losing
money.
Calafiori.
Yeah.
Yes,
Xerxes.
Xerxes. I think it's been incredible, and that speaks also to Bologna's sporting director, Sartori. So just the project they've got going on at Bologna is just really interesting to watch and follow up. And I may have picked Italiano to be Juve's next coach, but I really think he's in a good spot at Bologna right now with the project and the backing he has. So I'd like to see how he does there another season.
Yeah.
But
I think also it's got to the point now where any aspiring Italian coach looks at Juventus, and if they play attacking football, they're probably thinking, no, because they never lost. You think of Pirlo, you think of Sarri.
If they don't win, it's
Thiago
all about
Motta.
results. It's results-based at Juventus.
Yeah,
it's not
always.
about the football,
No.
really.
So someone like Italiano would not mix well with Juve. As much as you would like him to come in, he wouldn't get the time. He would get 6-7 months, he'd be gone. So he's probably thinking, no, I'm okay at Bologna. Maybe go to Atalanta or Napoli or...
That's the way it is. Well, you got the Cittadella shirt on. Who's your favorite Città player?
Yes. My favorite Città player.
I love Pandolfi personally. I love Vita in the midfield, the grinta that maybe Juventus need. But yeah, I mean, basically what I love about Cittadella is the fact that they go to Serie C and they look for like the all-stars of the previous season, and then they get like half a dozen of them. And then, because they've got so many players, people kind of use Cittadella as that stepping stone to move from Serie C to another bigger club. And we've seen so many good players come and go. And you know what? They're always punching above their weight. And they're underdogs. That's what I love about them.
I was going to say the fact that they've been in Serie B for as long as they have is an incredible accomplishment, especially for a town of their size. And so I think that it's just... I really hope that it works out as well this season. The relegation battle in Serie B is wild right now.
They could go up to the playoffs.
Two wins and they're in the playoffs.
I mean, it was a poor result against Südtirol, let's be honest. But yeah, they lost I think it was 5-1 at home, and it was 5-0, and then they scored late. But so we're showing some games this week. We're back. Serie B's back. Calcio is back this week, and Sampdoria, Frosinone, and Frosinone, another Serie A club from last season. So they're doing battle in Genoa at the Marassi this weekend. That's going to be good. Cesena and Juve Stabia. So it's another pair of underdogs there. Recently in Serie C.
Cesena and
fighting it out for a playoff spot. I mean, some amazing players. And Bastoni there, Simone Bastoni is a former Spezia player that you know of in that team under Italiano, and he's playing against Juve Stabia. He's playing in a midfield position now. He used to play at left back. But yeah, I mean, Salernitana and Palermo, that's a massive one. What would be your favorite if you're going to watch one of these 3 games on Destination Calcio this week?
I think probably Salernitana Palermo.
Yeah, feisty.
Just because of the historic nature of both those clubs. They've been iconic. I think Palermo being back in Serie B is exciting as well. A lot of people I know are hoping for their promotion back to the top division eventually someday. Dybala's a Palermo legend, right? So I would definitely like to tune into that match. And speaking of the Serie B matches on Destination Calcio, that's how I originally found out about you guys. And I just think it's so amazing that I'm finally able to follow Serie B in Canada, because prior to finding out about Destination Calcio, there was nowhere really to watch regularly. So it's just great the work that you guys do. So thank you so much. Like, I'm honestly really
Pleasure
happy.
is ours. I mean,
we didn't pay Alexa for that, by the way.
Yeah, it's not a paid promotion, by the way.
Yeah,
It's just appreciation. And it's true. Like, apart from
it
going to
is.
like Z or Benny's house to get the illegal stream to watch a bit of Palermo, you can now see it on our app. So every Italian family knows that. And yeah, it's great. I mean, look, Salernitana Palermo and Daniele Verde is there at Salernitana right now. And
He is. That's my guy. I love Verde.
I love
yeah,
him. He's
he
so
was
good. Did you see that? Remember that bicycle kick that he scored? I mean, that was sensational. I think I won goal, maybe goal of the month. It won in Serie A back then for Spezia.
It was.
Yeah, he's such a good player. So, Emmett, what's your favorite game for this week?
I think I'd have to agree with Alexa. I would say Salernitana Palermo, just because the Iraqi is going to be bouncing. Obviously, it's a favourite stadium of ours, David. We went to, as we said, Pirlo's last match. I think it'll be a feisty game. But in saying that, Cesena, Juve Stabia will be good. Obviously, both pushing for promotion. Cesena in cracking run of form lately. Juve Stabia also in their own good run of form. So, yeah, those are probably my favorite games of the weekend. The two games I would look to watch.
What do you think of Adorante up forward for Juve Stabia this season? Can he catch Gemello?
Yeah, I mean, what's he on? 10, 11 goals, I think?
He's on 12 now.
12 for the
Pablito. And he hit the
Pablito.
post last game. So.
Yeah, so he's coming into his own in the second half of the season. Obviously, Gemello and Piero Esposito were kind of running away slightly, but he could be, he's in a good run of form, and I think Juve Stabia also in good form. So he could end up winning the Pablito.
Okay. Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
the Paolo Rossi
the
Award.
race is very competitive.
It is. So I'm going to ask Alexa a question about Serie B in the top 8. I want to get a prediction from her to see who she thinks is going to make the playoffs. Apart from Sassuolo, who's pretty much already promoted, they're on 69 points. Pisa on 60 points. They're halfway there because they've got 5 point separation over Spezia. So there's still hope for Spezia with 55 points. But then it's that pack. It's the peloton.
Yeah.
Everyone's cycling behind them. And it's Cremonese, 48 points. Catanzaro, 46 points. Juve Stabia, 43 points. So everyone's close. Cesena, 42. Bari, 40. Palermo, 39. They're in ninth place, Palermo. So they're still within reach. Who can you see? Can you see Palermo actually making the top 8?
I think it's certainly possible. I think it would depend on the form of the clubs around it, certainly. I think that I was really hoping that Spezia would get the automatic promotion, but it seemed like they went on a bit of a slide. So they were in that position, but now I think maybe hoping the playoff route, as I really like to see them back in the Serie A again. But yeah, certainly I think I can see Palermo stealing away into that group.
And Juve Stabia 6th and Cesena 7th. That is a big one. That's a 6-pointer. There's only 1 point separating Juve Stabia 1 point ahead of Cesena, 43 to 42. So we're going to see how that pans out this week on the Destination Culture TV app and also tv.destinationculture.com. Palermo still within a shout. Cittadella, though, let's talk about that. Your team there is 33 points. They're 1 point above Samp on 32, who are in that 5th last position. So do you think they can hold on?
I think so. I'm going to be hopeful. I always end up going with the hopeful way, but I think they can hang on. I think they've been able to do it in the past and kind of come back from being in positions like this. So I think that I can certainly see Cittadella getting the job done, staying up and I'd really like to see that. I think that would be great. So I know like in Serie C, like Padova and Vicenza, I think we're both close to promotion to B. So it would be cool to get a derby next season. So hopefully they stay up.
They're the only Veneto team, so we're finally going to get a Venetian derby.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're showing on DC TV. We're showing Sampdoria Cittadella, which could be a play out.
The play.
Yeah, play out, because 5th and 4th last play out. So Cittadella just above them. That's in 2 or 3 weeks' time. We're showing Spezia Sampdoria also. So we're having these games for you on Destination Culture. Obviously, they've scheduled the matches to your liking, Lex, and that's what we love to see.
Yes.
So, okay, Serie B is wrapped up here, and so is Alexa. We're going to wrap her up because it's time to go, and we're looking forward to speaking to you again soon. What's coming up for you? Tell us where we can find you.
You can find me at the handle the Alexa on Twitter or X, Instagram, and on TikTok as well. I'm getting into posting some cool cultural stories. I wanted to do some background on different clubs, just talking about culture in general on that account. And on X, Twitter, usually I'm having takes on recent games and fixtures. So if you're interested in any of that, that's where I'll be.
We loved having you on the podcast. Hope to have you again soon. Piacere and buona fortuna this weekend with Cittadella and Juventus.
And speedy recovery from your injury.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much to both of you. It was honestly a huge honor to be on the podcast here and to meet both of you and talk about culture. So I really appreciate your time and thank you for inviting me on.
What a lovely young lady.
Yeah.
This is what we need every week.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. Sorry, mate. You've been axed. But we'll rotate Emmett out for you as well. Again, thank you to Lex.